Hey, Star Wars action figure collectors, this is Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another review. And this time I have Darth Plagueis. I was actually able to score this guy in Hasbro Toy Shop for retail. I was just right place, right time, and I finally got him after waiting for like a week and a half for them to ship it out. But he's finally here, so I am totally stoked because I love collecting Sith, like most of you know. So let's go ahead and take a close look at Plagueis in the packaging. And, you know, this is actually a figure that I would actually want to have another one carded of. Because since he is Sith and he's, you know, in the black robes and the black outfit, I think he just looks great on the Black Series card back. So, very cool. Of course, Darth Plagueis was mastered to Darth Sidious. And I read the novel, great novel, and I think the figure is a great depiction of what I imagined the character looking like in my head as I read the book. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take him out of the packaging. And here's Darth Plagueis out of packaging. And he looks fantastic. This guy is really, really cool. I'm going to show him without the robe and the breath mask in a second, but decided I'd show you what he looks like with them on first. The robe itself is slightly large, in my opinion. Kind of drapes over his shoulders a little bit. And the hoodie's a little bit big, but nothing major as compared to other robed figures. The breath mask is a little loose, but for the most part can fit there snugly. But, you know, if you're using them for like motion capture or whatnot, I think the breath mask would be a problem. And it is removable, so you just kind of pop off his head and remove the breath mask, and I'll show you that in a second. You know, if you've read the novel, you know that he starts off without the need of one, and then halfway through the book, something happens where he requires to use one. But the figure just looks great. I mean, he really is what I imagine him to look like. Some nice details there on the torso, and some details on the boots. There's this gold trim, which I'll be showing you in a second, a little bit closer once I remove the robe. But yeah, he looks fantastic. He's a really thin guy. And then he comes with the lightsaber and a staff, which can actually be joined there at the peg. So let's go ahead and show you what he looks like without the robe and the breath mask. There you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories first. And first, it's his, like I mentioned, his lightsaber can be attached to the walking stick to form a lightsaber staff. Similar to Darth Niles, it's a pretty long weapon, but he never, that I can recall, used a weapon like this in the book, so I'll probably just be displaying them as separate pieces. But for the most part, really like the detail on the staff. Nice mold. The lightsaber itself is a pretty simple hilt, nothing too special there. Okay. And then the breath mask, you know, you just kind of pop off his head and then, you know, lay that over the neck and then pop his head back on. So nice little sculpt there. So let's go ahead and take a look at Plagueis now without his robe. You know, being of the Mun species, he's very, very skinny dude. So this is a softer plastic, the vest, and it seems like it's removable, but I'm not going to try. But I just really like the sculpt. Just, you can see right there on the belt part of it. Looks really good. So, see if I can focus that for you guys. There we go. And then there's the gold trim there on the pants. Really like the creases and the folds. Killer boots on this guy. And just overall, he looks great. Really, really nice figure. So, let's get a close look at that facial sculpt. Okay. So, just nice. Really like the red around the eyes, and just the wrinkles and the head sculpt look fantastic. So, you guys got to excuse the focusing and the shaking. I'm doing this pretty much one hand. Broke my elbow and my arm's in a very long slant. There you go. So I just really like the head sculpt. The neck and the head are a little off in regards to the color, but just, I mean, not too much of a difference. So as for articulation, pretty good except for one minor thing. You got the ball jointed head, you got the ball hinged shoulders, you got the ball hinged elbows, you got the swivel wrists, the swivel hips, ball hinged knees, and the ball hinged ankles, but no waist articulation, which is kind of a shame, but not really that big of a deal. I don't know why they decided not to do it. Maybe because he's so thin around the waist, they thought that the figure might break easily. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. But you know, overall, I really like this figure. Definitely one of the coolest Sith released, and definite must. I mean, he hasn't popped up in stores at all, I think, and a lot of people are still looking for him online. He tends to go for $40 out there on you know, on Amazon or on eBay, but he has popped up on Hasbro Toy Shop for retail $9.99. You just got to be quick on the draw. But anyways, highly recommend the figure though, especially if you're a Sith collector or EU. I mean, he's awesome. So there you guys have it. Hope you've enjoyed this review. I apologize once again for the focusing and the shakiness. But until next time, you guys, may the Force be with you.